Raven Rock, like Area 51, remains one of the U.S. government's most classified installations. It's all part of a plan that was hatched 70 years ago. In the 1950s, the government came up with plans for a deep underground command center where the president and, a few hundred staff members not only could take shelter, but also could direct a nuclear war. It's all part of a plan that was hatched 70 years ago. In the 1950s, the government came up with plans for a deep underground command center where the president and, a few hundred staff members not only could take shelter, but also could direct a nuclear war. The plan is called Continuity of Government, or COG.
At any moment, we could see thousands of members of the government completely wiped out, but there's a secondary government, a shadow government that is ready to take over at a moment's notice.
Shalom, Yasharal, all praise and glory goes to our mighty power, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations unto the legmen feeding the sheep of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, in sincerity and in truth, with his great gospel, man. Yeah, we're going to analyze these devils, man. These devils, right, they got plans to, honestly, they're the ones who got these wars going, right? They're the ones starting these conflicts around the world, man. They're the ones causing these different famines, through the power of the Lord. They done did so much stealing and so much robbing to the point where the other nations are fed up. They're fed up with Esau Edom. So what's Esau Edom talking about, man? He see nuclear threat. He see nuclear threat because they know the next war is going to be fought with nuclear devastation. And that goes back to scriptures. Yeah, this war, that third woe, it comes quickly. And it's not going to be a long war at all. I read Isaiah 9:5. It says, "For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise, and garments rolled in blood." Yeah, you go to the early wars, swords, arrows, daggers. You know what I mean? And then you went to, once they discovered the gunpowder, they went to guns. Right? Now they done discovered nuclear capability. Yeah, they done split atoms to cause a reaction, explosive reaction, right? They done mixed different chemicals to cause reactions. And they done put in the form of a big-ass motherfucking bullet. A big-ass motherfucking bullet known as a nuclear missile. And they could shoot it at countries. Instead of shooting a bullet at one person or a few people, you shooting a big-ass bullet at a country known as a nuclear missile. That's what Esau is about to do. Isaiah 9:5. "For every battle of the warriors with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. But this shall be with burning and in fuel of fire." What caused that burning and fuel of fire? What caused that burning and that fuel of fire, man? That nuclear missile. And that's what they're going to use in this third world war. Because the Lord gave Esau that great sword. That great sword, which is that nuclear weapon. And Russia has it. China has it. Right? And Koreans have it. We got all these. America has it. Europe has it. Different countries in Africa have it. I think a country in South America got it. I think you still got missiles over there in Cuba, pointing at where America. So everything's set up for what? Nuclear devastation. And that's when you people's minds gonna get right when you realize, oh my God, it's over. We're really going to war, guys. So it's gonna be like Jake went to war. Nobody really took it serious, right? After 9/11, people were serious for like 5 minutes. And then what happened? They went right back to their bullshit realities, right? What was the reality? Racism. Police went back to shoot niggas, right? Niggas went back to being niggas. Hoes went back to being hoes. Crackers went back to being racist crackers. Everybody went back to their spirit, right? It seemed like everything went back to normal. Everything continued, but really, on the low, Esau is setting up war. You got to realize nothing got better since 9/11. You went from attack on your financial building. And a few years later, you went from a collapse of your housing business, your housing market, right? And then a few years later, you had to bail out this people, bail out that people, bail out this people. And then you go straight to C19 that shut down all your businesses. And then what? You don't even talk about C19 no more because what? You talking about Ukraine and Russia, leading to what? World War III. Everything points to World War III, man. I'm gonna read this. It's Jeremiah 23 and 24. It says, "Can any hide himself in a secret place?" Right? These devils talking about bunkers, right? It's talking about underground bunkers, man. Fully packed with food, packed with weapons, toiletry, right? Seeds for plants, medication, just anything these devils think they could think of to have. And they probably got enough to last them, 10 years, 20 years, whatever they think that they're going to do, man. The Lord said, what? First off, who you hiding from the Lord? It's a goddamn judgment happening on the top of America, and you think you're going to be in the underground America, in the bunkers of America, while the top of America is fucking on fire, burning, turning to a lake of fire? You done lost your mind, you dumb devils. I'm read Jeremiah 23 and 24. Can any hide himself in the secret places, that I shall not see him, saith the Lord? Do not I fill the heaven and the earth, saith the Lord? Right? Because these idiots think in their minds, what do they think? What do they think? They think this. The book of Psalms, this is what they're thinking, right? Their inward thoughts is that their houses shall continue forever. So these people, they're going to start the biggest war ever, and then they're just going to go hide while what happens? While the rest of us die. While the rest of us die. Because who's going in them bunkers? Who's going in them bunkers? Let's read this right quick. You know, we all over the place with the scriptures. It's a little here, a little there. Here a little, there a little. Precept upon precept, line upon line. Right? We're going to go to Revelation 6 and 13, right? And the stars of heaven fell into the earth. That's the missiles. And even as a fig tree casteth her all untimely figs when she is shaken of a mighty wind. The Lord said He's gonna loosen those winds, right? He's gonna loosen the angels, gonna release those winds, right? And it says, "And the heavens departed as a scroll," right? And all you gotta do is just look up different nuclear missile pictures. You can see it. You can see that mushroom cloud, right? You can see the heavens parting. And it reads, "And the heavens departed as a scroll, as it was rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places," right? And the kings of the earth, right? They said, "This week we got a plan set up for the president, continuity of government for the president in case of a nuclear threat." Yeah, man, that shit ain't gonna work for you devils. Don't forget, the Lord's not with you devils no more. Once you start going up into the heavens, once you start digging deep into the earth, man, to hide yourselves from your wickedness, like the Lord can't see you, like the Lord can't see your atrocities in this society. This man actually think in his mind that he's innocent, that he's not gonna fucking pay for what he has done to the children of Israel, for what he has done to the land. Don't forget the animals. This is a man who kill animals for fun, for a sport, right? He'll come in an area where it's nothing but trees, a forestry. He'll fucking kill everything in that habitation just to set up what? A golf course, a hotel, a shopping center. Right? No, the Lord ain't dealing with that spirit, man. Put up a bunch of fucking concrete all over the place. Remove all the trees that bring in oxygen, right? Then change the animals. They got to move to other environments. People got to, man, come on. This devil is not profitable for this society, this earth. This fucker must be taken out. And he's about to be taken out. That's why them pussies finna go hide, man. It says, "And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men." Yeah, you gotta fucking have money to have an underground bunker and set up that kind of safety. Trust in that kind of safety. Most a regular nigga can't even pay his fucking rent. So you know this is talking about them elites. It's talking about them politicians at the top. This ain't talking about no regular man. It says in the kings of the earth and the great men and the rich men, you athletes, you rich bastards, you musicians, you actors, right? You people who then just did good investing, business investors, bankers, right? Talking about great men, rich men, right? And the mighty men and every bondman and every free man hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains. You got them little white boys. They've been prepping too. They done built their own shit. Their own shit. They shit is not reinforced as the government shit, but they got little underground bunkers and little different areas where they're gonna flee to and die and die. That's the only thing left here on the shores of Babylon the Great for you people to die, because the Lord's not with America. The Lord's not with America. And the kings of the earth and the great men and the rich men and the chief captains and the mighty men and every bondman and every free man hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains, and said unto the mountains and rocks, fall on us, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth upon that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb, for the great day of his wrath is coming. Who shall be able to stand? Who shall be able to stand? So you can't stand, you can't hide. Yeah, there's no hope for them. There's no hope for their future. You're looking at rich losers, right? You're looking at a bunch of prideful, rich losers, man. When we talking about Esau, starting with Esau and the heathens and the 2/3, rich losers. Though it says a rich man ain't gonna make it in the kingdom. Come on, man. The Lord is dealing with the humble, the meek, the low. I'm reading the book of Psalms 49:4. It says, I will incline my ear to a parable. I will open my dark sayings upon the harp. Wherefore should I fear the days of evil, when the iniquity of my heels shall compass me about? They that trust in their wealth and boast themselves in the multitude of their riches, as them kings, man. See, a lot of these rich people, they think their wealth is going to be able to save them in the time of visitation, in the time of judgment. I'm read that again. They that trust in their wealth and boast themselves in the multitude of their riches, none of them can by any means redeem his brother, nor give to the Most High a ransom for him, man. So, for the redemption of their soul is precious, and it ceaseth forever, man. It ceaseth forever. The Lord's not dealing with that spirit, man. You can't buy your way in the kingdom of heaven. And another thing, you can't hide from the judgment of the Lord. You can't, especially if you're a fucking Edomite. They talking about for the president. Yeah, the president is running out of time.